In this video, we'll be taking a look at PM-50 network configuration. I'll be using the PM-50 web server for this, but the menu structure will be the same whether you're using the web server or the touchscreen of your PM-50 unit. Also note that network configuration will be the same for all PM-50 models, so this video will apply regardless of whether you're working with an analog or digital PM-50. I've already logged into my unit using the admin credentials to expose the configuration menu. From here, I'll click once on the system icon to access the system menu. Next, I'll click once on network configuration. Then I'll click once on the Wi-Fi configuration menu item to expand it. We'll now step through two configuration examples, one with the PM-50 acting as an access point, and another with the PM-50 acting as a client. This PM-50 is already set up as an access point, so we'll start by going through this existing configuration. The first option you see is a toggle to enable Wi-Fi. We'll leave this enabled so that we can use the PM-50 Wi-Fi connection. Next is the Wi-Fi connection mode, where we can select client or access point. For this first example, we'll leave this set to access point. With the connection mode set to access point, we are able to connect our laptop or cell phone to the PM-50 and access the web server. Next is an option to enable DHCP server. We'll leave this in the on position so that any device that connects to the PM-50 is automatically assigned a compatible IP address from our given range. Next is the IP address, subnet mask, and gateway of the PM-50 unit itself. This is the IP address that you would enter into a web browser to pull up the PM-50 web server once you've connected your laptop or cell phone to the access point. Next are the SSID, password, and encryption mode. The SSID and password will be used to connect to the access point. The encryption mode is WPA2 PSK by default, but you do have other options available. Next, we see the starting and ending address, which apply to the DHCP server. For example, if you connect your laptop to the access point and nothing else is connected, your laptop will be assigned the starting address of 192.168.101.40. Finally, we have the option to enable Modbus TCP over Wi-Fi. We'll leave this on so that the PM-50 will be capable of wireless Modbus communications. At this point, we would just click Save to finish setting our PM-50 up as a Wi-Fi access point. From there, you should be able to browse available wireless networks from your laptop and see the PM-50 wireless network available with the SSID that we assigned it. If you connect to that network, you'll be able to pull up a PM-50 web server like you see here by opening a web browser and navigating to the unit IP address that you configured. Now we'll start back from the top and configure our PM-50 as a Wi-Fi client instead of an access point. One good use case for the PM-50 as a Wi-Fi client would be connecting multiple PM-50s to a single FlexEdge Wi-Fi sled access point to collect data from all the units. To get started, we'll change the Wi-Fi connection mode to client. The next option we see here is Enable DHCP Client. This option applies if the Wi-Fi access point that the PM-50 would be connecting to is configured as a DHCP server, in which case the PM-50 would get its IP address from that connection. For this example, we will leave the Enable DHCP Client option disabled because we want our PM-50 to have a specific IP address, which we configure directly below here, where you see the options for IP address, subnet mask, and gateway. Next, we have the SSID and password fields. This will be the SSID and password of the wireless access point that the PM-50 is connecting to. Finally, we have the option to enable Modbus TCP over Wi-Fi, which we will once again leave in the on position so that the PM-50 will be capable of wireless Modbus communications. Next, we would just click Save to finish setting our PM-50 up as a Wi-Fi client. From here, the PM-50 should connect to an appropriately configured Wi-Fi access point and be capable of wireless Modbus communications. And that's it for PM-50 network configuration. Thank you for watching.